Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I will be your cameraman and caster for today, and we have the loser bracket grand finals of another Swiss Tournament 3 between Mingoose family and Sad Boys. A long-awaited match. It'll be the number 2 seed playing the number 3 seed, trying to battle for the right to play Fear Factory next week in the grand finals. And we're going to be seeing Hard Rain Downpour played. Maps 1 through 4, since it is home and away, so we will have 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead coming very shortly. This is a long anticipated match. Let's see if we get some pingas. And we do not have a ping command on this server, so unfortunately, in Peru, we will not know what the exact pings are, but we'll just know it's green and red, which is pretty standard of what we expect. Question marks coming out there, waiting for Sad Boys are ready up. It is going to be going very shortly, and that is correct. SSS is Brands, as is saying. GG is Chad, and Healy is Healy. I'm not quite sure who Dr. Goose is, though. I know it will be Blob, 4Z, R Wolf. I'm not quite sure who the other person is. I think it might be, is it Deck maybe? I'm not quite sure. I don't think they have kimchi. I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, it's Deck. So Deck is Dr. Goose. So it's going to be Deck, R-Wolf, 4Z, and Blob. That's going to be the lineup. It will not be kimchi in the game today, guys. For those putting kimchi in chat, there is no kimchi. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Sick. Welcome. We're just waiting patiently for everybody to ready up, and we will get this match live momentarily. Hello, God. Welcome, everybody in chat. Hopefully everybody got snacks. Get ready to play. Ready to watch an exciting tournament match for everybody. Looks like they're rotating to see who they want to get the right special infected. They have a decent opening hit. They might want the spitter instead, but we'll go over the attack later on as soon as we get all these ready-ups going. And there's going to be also, for those staying tuned for Sunday, we'll have 2 matches for the Summer Rumble Invitational Cup. We have 2 more matches coming up on Sunday. There'll be a match tomorrow, actually technically today, later this morning on Cry's stream. We'll go over that tournament a little later, but right now we'll focus on another Swiss tournament. And also we do have a shout out to seatbelts for saving people's lives. So if you have a seatbelt, make sure you put it on. It is the sponsor for this tournament match right here. And how much is it sponsored by? It's sponsored with Fig's Life, and Fig is alive. So thank you for seatbelts. That's what we need. But all right. Here we go. Oh. I'm hearing the dings, and it's throwing me off because it doesn't hear the dings when the infected go. And here, oh no, they baited us. They readied up and unreadied right away. Got me all excited. Thought we were about to play. Just wait for Chad to ready up and we'll get this match live in just a second. And here we go. 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2 start now. An opening attack will be Boomer Hunter, Smoker, and the Charger. Let's see what they can do with this opening hit. Looks like the Boomer wants to come from the side. They want to try to make the possibility of this depth charge. The Smoker misses his spawn though, unable to help the Charger, who is now pre-spawn, and they know where he is. And Healy is, looks like Healy's just going to keep that charge. And they will progress. Alright, for Mingoose family, we have Blob, R-Wolf, 4Z, and Deck. And for Sad Boys, we have Saying, Chad, Brands, and Healy. And now we have a Smoker pre-spawn up above. It's actually going to be a tri-cap with Spit, no Hunter. Looks like they're not going to make a play for the car alarm? Nope. I think the Smoker has to get a despawn for that to be possible. Alright, Smoker has despawn. Interesting. Alright, Smoker is on the car alarm, so now they know he's there. The bait timer should activate shortly. Unfortunately, since we do have the casting HUD on, we will not see that timer. We won't know if it does go down or not. I think it's a wise choice for the Smoker to move back here. Man, they are playing this cautiously. The Charger rockets in. That's a... Oh, the Charger misses. The Spit's not going to go on anything.
I'm a reload.
And that'll be a pretty... I would say a fair take for the Survivor team. Considering it is on the way. They did lose a little bit more than 8% of their bonus, though. Spitter dies off at the end. They will not have it in the next hit. And I believe they'll only get one more before the tank does come up to play.
They threw that playground.
1,010 bonus remains. 10 points above what we would say a perfect chapter would be. 1,000 bonus.
Reloading. Ammunition.
Come up to the playground area, just clearing out the commons. You're on the high ping. Clearing out all the commons will make it a little bit more easier for you to try to clear out the SI when they make their move. Alright, here it comes. The Charger rockets in and lands a triple boom. The Smoker and the Hunter took the same target, though, unfortunately for them. It'll be a great boom. Good clears, though, and they lose about 14 points on this so far, plus whatever common chip comes out from this triple boom that went out right now. They haven't advanced anywhere at the moment. A little separated at the moment. They're going to send the jockey, and the jockey will land, gets a little bit of damage. The boomer gets 2, and now the spinner's going to sack. Wonder if he makes a play and moves in with this. It'll be risky, though. He doesn't have spawns. That car's coming in. The first tank of the game for Sad Boys will be in the hands of Chad, as these comments are starting to be cleaned up now. I think the time for going in with the comments have already passed. Looks like Chad has realized it, and he's going to retreat up top. And looks like they're going to try for some SI hits. Right now they got a tri-cap. The Smoker Hunter get a... Oh, that rock was so close. Where they do land a 2-cap, and then the Smoker lands. And they actually get a good amount of bonus away from them. Because of the pills are popped, it's down to 74%. And Chad is still first pass. Holding on to that frustration. Pass pills. Not quite sure which one that is. I believe that's Deck. They pass pills to Deck. No, Deck is actually Dr. Goose, I think. Alright, here they go. Boom lands. Charger does it. Hunter lands. Slow clear. Triple proxy altogether. Now the tank's faced with the decision. Is he going to roll in? I don't think so. I think the tank's doing a smart decision just sitting back. Sorry to chat, there is no ping command, so I can't show ping. I apologize for it. Otherwise, I would. I'm going to go in for more hits here. This is going to be the third SI hit. Smoker goes. It's going to be a rolling tri-cap that comes in. The rock's not going to be successful, but the chip is going away. Before the tank was even up, they had 74% bonus, and they've chipped away about 11% off of him right now. And man, is Chad doing a great job holding on to this frustration. Trading a couple HP for it. And not only that, look at the ammo on Dr. Goose. He only has 68 bullets left. Okay, they grabbed ammo, so no longer worry about that. They go and he gets the rock! The Charger lands, double boom! Another proxy, but already on the boom survivors. But Chad gets his rock, gets out. Bonus down even more. They have already taken 21% of the bonus down on just playing raw tank right now. And they have eaten 5 SI hits. They're coming in for a 6th right now. He's lost 50% of his frustration, and it did cost 500 HP to get that rock, and now he is losing rage quickly. I don't know if they're going to try for another one. Here comes that kid. They're going to do a much better job of melting the spawns, but he gets another rock! And that'll be the 6th SI attack, and now Mingoose family have to make a decision. What are they going to do here? Sad Boys are playing this very impressively at this moment. I might have lost track of the hits, actually. I think that was 5, not 6. But the rock tank is real. For those who are sub, spam the rocks in chat. Oh, there's another 2-boom proxy. What is Chad going to do? He is not keeping rage as well. He's dropping down. They're going in with spawns. He's going to go for a rock. He's not going to land it, but it's a 2-cap. He's going to commit on this, and it's not going to look good for Mingoose family. There's 2 win caps going out. He's going to get the grind on to Nick, I believe. No, he's not. Looks like the survivors are going to try to cut their losses and run for it. And this is not looking good at all for Mingoose family. It looks like Sad Boys are going to get the wipe. But let's see if they can make it to the safe room and outrun this tank, who does have 3,900 HP. Smoker going to delay this. Gonna get a pull on Arwolf. Arwolf gets pulled. The clear is quick. The Jock does try to intercept, but it is late. Charger looking for a spawn up above. Tank's gonna cut him off. He does get a pullback. Arwolf can't go up top because there's a Charger. The Tank's gonna come from behind. And it's gonna be disastrous for Mingoose family. And I think this is gonna end up being in the wipe, and it is. What a crazy tank fight. Played it so long. 5 SI attacks. They get the wipe out of it. Oh no. If you're rooting for Mingoose, they got wipe on their away game. That's what you want to do if you're on your home server, is get the wipe.
A walk in the park.
And when you come to this high tier, I think if you just make it to the safe room on your away game, you'd be happy. But alright, let's see if the door of opportunity can be walked through. Sad Boys has the advantage here to take a commanding lead. I would say you went about 700 points per chapter. They could do much better than that. Interesting. Source TV camera is now controlled by me. Go me. Congrats. I love the kimchi's in chat. Where's kimchi? And here we go. Second half of map 1. Opening hit. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Hunter. Bad Boys trying to bait the hidden. Looks like they're going to go straight down the alley maybe. Hunter is already pre-spawned, but not making any noise. I think Coach might have seen the Hunter, but no, he didn't.
Punk ass Hunter around.
And they hunt down the Hunter.
Ammo here.
Deck gets killed. The Charger does miss. The Smoker pull goes on to Coach as well. Boomer gets 2. But right now they are quick. They do take kind of a scenic route, so the Mingoose family will have their opportunity to get their spawns ready in probably a favorable position before the survivors grab the guns that they prefer. Commas are almost dead from the boom. Spawns are almost up in full rotation. 2 seconds out for full spawns. Tricap would spit. Under Jockey Charger. Great sack rotation by the Special Infected. This will be the first time they get hit with this set of spawns this map. Usually if you get 3 hits like this, you're doing a great job with your Special Infected to maximize the damage output. Right, here they come in. The Hunter comes from behind. Nice-ski comes out there. The Charger will land. And they will chip away at Chad and get his bonus down pretty good to 60 HP.
That's a nasty damn wreck.
Through that playground.
And alright, they get through the playground. Looks like they want to be aggressive and get through this choke point. They might be able to get a pullback. No, they're not. They've got the Hunter in between. The Charger comes from behind. The Smoker lands. Alright, the Smoker's going to be the only Special Infected to land, including the Boomer missing. It looks like the Smoker snuck a scratch in there. And that'll be the extent of the hit. And alright, First tank of the game for Mingoose family in the hands of 4Z. And he's already bringing one of his toys into play as they retreat to the house, clearing out all of the regular common infected. 2 Uzis, 2 shotguns is what Sad Boys are rolling with. Alright, let's see what 4Z could do with this tank. Spawns are coming in. Hunter looks like he wanted to go in for a scratch but gets melted. The Boomer gets nothing. The Jockey gets nothing. And 4Z is just going to retreat back there. While he gets pushed a little bit from Sad Boys chipping away at his health. Already got about 350 away. And it does not look like 4Z wants to play Rock at all against Sad Boys. Not trying to mimic what Sad Boys did to them. Just want to get his favorable set of spawns and roll in with it. Charger's going to go for a stack. Arwolf just stacking Charger for a better spawn, which will come up shortly, about 11 seconds out. He's second pass, 95% frustration, lost 390 some HP, just over 400 now. 88.7 will be the bonus. See how much they hold on to. Car comes up. That is between the survivors. He's got them in a decent spot right now with those cars. He'll be able to get a better entrance with taking minimal chip. And he is in. He is down to 400 or 4K. He gets his first punch on the Nick at 25. His second punch on the Nick. No body block needed. He is down to 1K. He gets his third punch. They'll get an in cap. He is down to 900 HP. Oh, the car flips around. But he won't be able to get that grind onto Healy. It'll be a 1 in cap tank. And a couple of punches. He gets 3 punches and 1 hittable.
These here zombies are trying to kill
591 bonus remains.
Reloading.
25% of the map left.
through this house.
2-2 ensuing. Charger Hunter as the cappers. Boomer stack.
Reloading.
It looks like they're going to wait for the stair choke point. Find an extra set of pills, which will boost up their bonus back to 616.
Machete here.
Alright, they get the Charger. Again, they have these set of spawns. It's the second time this map. Spitter, Hunter, Charger, Jockey. The Charger comes from the rear. The Charger misses and hits the door. The Hunter finds the target. The Spitter spits in another room and spreads on to Nick. The Charger getting fists. And they'll get about 70 points from it.
Reloading.
That'll keep me tight.
And they're popping pills to be fast here, but somebody doesn't. So it looks like they're going to accidentally waste 25 points, since they'll have to take another hit anyways.
I'm a reload.
Boomer gets 2, and a Jockey and Smoker are the only 2 cappers. They're going to go quick. A Smoker pull was early. The Jockey's going to take it. They're going to get a good amount of damage on just saying.
Oh, a safe house. Up
Get
ahead.
out of the goo.
Oh, and they take so much damage. They go all the way down to 399, 395.
Everyone here.
And they'll walk in and make a chapter score of 892. They took so much damage from that 2-2 at the end. They were at 500 and something all the way down to 392. But either way, 892 to 271 after 1 chapter. 7 more to go. All right, we are back. Sorry for the delay here, guys. Scores are set. They're already going. We'll get the scores fixed in a second here. Charger's gonna miss. Smoker's gonna grab Rochelle into the spit for a little damage. That'll be it, though. They managed to get 2.5 out of that, considering nothing really landed with the Smoker. Tank will be at 41%. Sorry for a little delay there, guys. Plus the game crashes on top of it. Doesn't make it any better. No, it's a score glitch. It'll fix as soon as the next chapter goes. So just ignore the score for a minute. Hunter's going to go in. They all get inside safely. Everything chases from behind. Jockey gets M2'd. The Boomer will get 2.
Reload.
I'll try to see if I can get it fixed here. There we go. All right. Second tank of the game for Mingoose family will be in the hands of our Wolf, as Sad Boys do not want to take this forward. They're going to retreat right away. It looks like we might have a fast commit here from Mingoose family. They're not going to make it over. And it looks like Sad Boys got to the area they want to. And let's see what they choose to do with their tank play.
This is nice. I'm gonna crack some.
Tank gets up top. Are they going to push forward if he goes for the car? No, they're not. It's not quite easy to run forward on downpour as it is on regular hard rain when the tank gets his car. And that car is in a great position for Mingoose family. This will put Sad Boys with their back on the wall with a hittable so easily in play. They're going to have to make sure they can navigate around this, not to suffer an in-cap or a possible wipe on their home server. It's something not that you want. They're going to roll in with a tri-cap. They will not have the jockey. The tank's going to have to just leave the car as he gets a one punch. The Charger lands forward. Tank gets a second punch. The Smoker Tum gets cut. He is going to not go for the hittable, but he gets another punch. He will miss his fourth punch. He lands his fourth punch. The tank is spreading the love. He still has 2,000 HP as he doesn't have anything. He is going to try. And no, he cannot get Rochelle. That will be a dead tank. The tank will get 4 punches. The SI will get a decent amount of damage. No survivors are slow. 4 sets of pills. Also with the possibility of finding 2 more. 982 bonus. 35% map progression. 2-2 ensuing will be Jockey and a Charger, which we should see on the hit on the transition on the outside of the factory building. Spawns are getting ready for it.
Reload.
Boomer is pre-spawned, and they will find him if they search long enough. The bullets are so close.
Reloading.
Charger comes in. Oh, the Charger hits the door. The Boomer doesn't get anything. The Jockey gets bullied and killed by Chad. And now the Spitter looks like he wants to get a delay. But they will just push him out of the way and then pick him off as Chad brings up the rear. And now they are advancing through the map even more. They have not taken much damage from that hit at all, considering nothing really landed. They'll be able to get up the ramp and drop quickly. Hunter pre-spawn before 4Z's even up yet. It is going to be a quad try, and I think they are weary of it, Sad Boys. They paid attention to the sack rotation. They're going to hold inside. They're not covering that spawn, and their Charger's definitely going to bring up the rear. This will be a good attempt from Mingoose family. And here it comes. The Charger misses at the door. The Smoker lands. The Jockey lands on the same target. They're going to get an in cap onto Saying. Or, I mean, Brands. Brands would take an in cap. They don't get wiped, but they suffer an in cap. Smoker will die off towards the end, so there'll be a favorable 2-2, whatever it is. It'll be a Boomer Spitter, of course. I think it's going to be a Charger and a Jockey. No, Hunter. Chapter 2 of the tournament match. Tank is already dead. 75% map progression. Boomer goes for a sack. And they will hold on to that Hunter and Charger for the top of this. Does not look like the Survivor's going to slow down. They want to take this choke point pretty clean before all spawns are up. They hear the Hunter. Hunter jumps off. The Charger is really ambitious, not going to get it. Smoker misses the pull on the bottom. It's going to be... Okay, they get the clear. Smoker pulls into the spit. They are chipping away at that bonus, down to 681 now. Most important, they'll get Chad slow, which Chad's going to have to pop a set of pills when they drop down to the sugarcane field. As right now they stay in the Ducatel building. Hold off at least one more SI attack. But if the spawns go now, they will rush. So if anything, we'll just see a sack of whatever spawn they don't want so they get rid of this Boom. Okay, they sack Boomer. They throw the Jockey up top. Survivors don't look too excited to rush this. And it looks like they'll be content with just clearing out all these commons, so the sugar cane field will have nothing chasing them except for whatever commons they aggro along the path. And they'll have Spitter. They will not have a quad try. They sack Spitter too. Yes, they're going to sack Spitter. Now I think we see Sad Boys rush this. Unless they're going to search for, do a little shopping for pills.
Okay, that's gonna last.
Look out now!
And no, they are just going to hold W. They're not going to wait. Helios about to be slow. They need to go if they want to make it through this quickly. And now they are all ghosting, which is a pretty standard play in the sugarcane field. Oh, they are chasing down that smoker. They got 2 survivors slow now. 651 is the bonus before this quad attempt. All the SI are spawned up now. And they're going to come in. The Charger's going to come from another. It does land, but gets cleared quickly. The Jockey lands, and the Hunter and Smoker land on the same target. And that is a pretty good take, considering it was a quad attempt.
No!
And Coach says no. They'll get a pullback on Ellis here. Oh, he misses the tongue cut. They'll get 2 dings out of that. That'll be 8 HP. The bonus just shy of 600 now.
Safe house!
Look out!
And Boomer is pre-spawned in the safe room. Charger looking for something, can't find it. Jockey's coming in, Charger's coming in too. Spit's gonna go out early. The Jockey finds a target. They get some spit damage too. They'll chip away an additional 35 points.
Hey, I need everybody
The
inside.
DB is pretty protected, and they'll walk in with another respectable bonus of 1,164, totaling 2K for 2 maps on their home game. And that's what you expect to see. Hard Rain Downpour's maps worth are not worth the most. Chapter 1 is 500. Then 2 and 3 are both 600, followed by a 400 chapter map 4. Quick ready ups are great. Jockey, Charger, Spitter, Smoker for the opening hit. We should see hit on the outside of this building, most likely. I don't think we see an early hit inside.
Reloading!
Where's he? I mean, our Goose is taking the lead for his family. His Mingoose family. The patient. They're trying to bait the attack to come in when they're out. And here's the transition out. Smoker misses, but the Charger will be successful and gets a double charge, but gets yeeted out of the spit. Arwolf gets saved from that Jockey landing simultaneously of the Charger and pushes him right out of the spit. Someone clip that for a blooper reel. That is so unfortunate if you are Sad Boys, but they still managed to get over 12% with the opening hit. And if you're averaging 12% per hit, it's usually going to end up with the survivors not having any points by the end of the chapter. It will be 2 games. Hunter gets skeeted. The Charger gets... The Charger would have landed if that Boomer didn't proxy. But considering nothing really hit, they still take a lot of damage from it. 87 down to 84%.
Guns here.
Alright, let's see where Mingoose family chooses to take this tank fight.
Reloading!
Reload.
We're going to go in quick again. Everything's coming from the back door, though. It's not the greatest idea as far as landing.
Reload.
Reloading.
Okay, it was just a smoker now. They're going to keep the other spawns. And it will be the second tank of the game for Sad Boys in the hands of Saying. It looks like Mingoose family's going to stay here. I wonder if they try to play a little rock tank here. They just send them right in right away. They try to throw a rock from behind, but not going to be able to get it. The Hunter and Boomer both land. Not going to be able to play. It's going to be really hard for him to play rock with this tank. Oh, that would have landed if he threw it R-Rock. Threw an E-Rock instead. Alright, he is now second pass. He's going to have to commit with this tri-cap. He won't have a Hunter. He'll have a smoker for early corner if they choose to help for the pole. And he is in. He's going to go for the corner. He switches over to Coach, gets a punch onto Coach. He's going to stay on him. Coach pops pills. He turn punches onto Ellis, who's got himself cornered. He gets out of the corner. Tank is down to 2,300 HP. A jockey lands on the outside. And now the Charger's just going to protect this jockey. He lands the charge. And the tank turns out not doing that much, but the jockey will get the in cap, and the DB is getting melted away.
Just say if I did this.
So a pretty good take from Mingoose family, I would say.
Let's get out of the goo.
This ain't hot.
They'll sack the spitter.
That'll keep
They'll pop an extra set of pills, but they will stay alive, and they will have 662 bonus yet. Ellis trying to watch for the boom. They're not going to go for it. Looks like they'll wait to hit on the transition on the outside. They'll tri-cap with boom for the next hit. No jockey. Charger needs to relocate. Can he get up to the top in time? Yes, he can. Oh, he fails the climb. All right, he is up. All SI in order where they want to be. Smoker from one side. All of the spawns coming from another. Should see a hit right now. Charger's going to not rock it in. Interesting call. Hunter will land. So will the boom. So will the smoker. Oh, the boomer trying to get another proxy to get one more.
This stuff sucks.
I believe they found an extra set of pills. 538 bonus left.
shit.
Up that ramp.
They wait up to take the ramp choke point. Looks like the SI will be able to take advantage of this great sack rotation. They'll get the jockey, spitter, charger, hunter. And it looks like they'll probably hit right on the drop. Great spawn locations from the SI, all coming from different areas, it seems. Jockey's relocating late, though, to a pretty standard area. All right. Interesting route chosen by our Wolf. Charger rockets in. The Charger grabs. It's going to be a 2-cap in the back and a lot of damage with the spit landing. And that'll be another 8-cap as the DB gets melted down. Not quite sure why Coach decided to drop and go right. I think Coach missed the jump up top there. I don't think I've ever seen anybody jump up there before. 308 bonus remains. They had over 600 bonus after they killed Tank. It's already down to 306 with just 2 attacks post-Tank. A smoker pull forward. The jockey's going to double team him. The jockey's going to get bullied and not get anything this time, as now they'll sack that boomer spitter last to make sure they get a quad try for the top of the Ducatel Sugar Corporation building. Right after they grab ammo in this trailer or on the opposite side in the docking bay. Oop, they find the extra set of pills, so all pills are now found. Bonus is brought up back up to 300, but I don't think we're going to hold on to those pills very long anyways.
Ammo here.
They're going to go for it now, and that was really close. It's almost a tri-cap. No slam, though. And it turns out to be not too much damage at all, actually. But Sad Boy is just putting the pressure on. They're just sending the spawns in as fast as they get it. They know they'll get a 2-2 after that anyway, so they'll have a chance to sack here. They might even actually go with the 2 cappers they get. No, they're just going to sack right away. No hesitation. No, they're going to go in for some normal damage. The Hunter's going to land. The Spitter is going to be a little late, but it gets there. Jockey keeps him in the spit for just a second. And they'll hunt down that Spitter. Alright, we should see a boomer stack. Unless they're just going to keep piling the pressure on. They just might keep hitting. And boomer goes for the sack. And now there'll be a quad ensuing right inside the Ducatel. Actually, when they exit this. Actually, I don't think they're going to rush. They're just going to wait. On high ping anyways. The only downside is they're bleeding, but no matter what, they'll have 2 survivors slow. I think Blob will be alright. Blob won't be slow though. Alright, now they make the transition outside. Let's see where they choose to send this quad at. And it looks like they're all... Oh, they're going to try to do this on the way down. Yes, they are. They're going on the way down. And they're going to land the quad! And that's going to be the wipe on the Mingoose family! They knew what they were doing. I was a little unsure, but they kill him right there. No safe room for Mingoose family. They get wiped. Chapter score 508. 2 chapter score 779. And that's what you want if you're rooting for Sad Boys. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Make it look so easy. Crazy. But that's what we want to see if we're seeing Left 4 Dead. Love to see the high tier plays. Quads landing is very, very rare in the high levels we have here. It's usually in home and away where you'll see them land, and this is a good example of it. I don't think the survivors were quite ready for the location of that quad. Will be at 43%, so they're not going to have to navigate through the Rayford shipping building. They're actually going to be able to fight the tank before then. So tank should be fought right around here. They're going to back up. So far, we saw 2 tanks and we're going to see 3 tanks. All where survivors have to back up a little bit to take it. No pushing forward into safe areas. I guess map 1 really doesn't count, so maybe just 2 maps. Alright, they're going to send their spawns in. They waited for the transition. The timing was great. The clears were good. And that's a great amount of damage from the Special Infected onto a team on their home server. Considering nothing really, the Charger didn't land, the Boomer didn't land, and they still scratch away a little bit more than 6%. And they'll definitely be happy with that. No reason not to be. Looks like they'll have one more set of spawns. Interesting. Actually, you know what? They might have to go upstairs. I could be wrong. They might actually fight this upstairs. I don't know if they're going to want to do that, though.
Crowbar.
They might go out the window and run back. But I think they definitely hit on these stairs. Oh, wow. They have to go outside. Are they going to have to go out? What a tank spawn. Are you serious? They have to drop. They're going to have to drop all the way down. No way. This is going to be very interesting play here, what the survivors choose to do.
I hear Hunter.
Going to go in for damage. The Charger is not going to land. If they're going to get the spit damage, Coach is going to have to eat it, so they'll get 12% down. And it looks like Sad Boys are going to press forward. They're going to try to clear out the commons as fast as they can before the spawn timers are up. And they've already cleared it out pretty much. They only got 2 Uzis right now. I think that's the way Sad Boys wants to roll. 2 Uzi, 2 shotgun. Their tank of the game will be in the hands of Blob. I mean, actually, no, Deck. It's a Deck tank, sorry. It's not Blob. I was incorrect as the Boomer sacks itself. Well, they switched to 3 Uzis now, so they can focus this tank pretty well on his commit. Deck is taking a little bit of chip. He is doing everything he can to hold on to this frustration. But I think no matter what, if they go for a hit, they got to go now, or they're going to have to keep this on the commit. They're going to just sack the Charger, I think. And Deck is going to do everything he can just to hold on to this frustration. Alright, this is going to be Deck's commit. And he is on his way in. For 4,000 when he hits the floor. Hunter's pre-spawn. Smoker's spawned out too. The Hunter's trying to stay alive. The Smoker gets a pull. The tank goes for his own target onto Rochelle. He misses his second punch. He gets another punch there. He gets another punch there onto Healy. He is down to 2,400. He misses his punch onto Nick. There he gets one on the Nick. Can he get one more? And no, he is dead tank. So he does manage to get 4 hits. He misses 2 of his punches. His SI couldn't really do much for him. They caused a good distraction, though, because he was still at 2,400 HP after he got 2 of his hits. But unfortunately, they couldn't get much more than what they got. 62.9% bonus. 831 is what that totals in far as number points.
We might need these.
And now they have about 35% of the map to go through. It should be about 3 or 4 hits. 2-2 with the Charger Hunter. And they want to rocket in these spawns from pretty high. And Hunter lands. The Charger was late to the show.
I'm reloading.
And the Boomer dies off at the end. So they lose Boomer Chargers. Well, Tricap would spit. They'll only have the Hunter, Smoker, and the Jockey for it. And this might be, depending on how fast they get through this building, this could be the last hit that Mingoose family gets. They're slowing down a little bit here because they know it doesn't matter how much faster they go now. Mingoose family is not going to hit here. They're going to hit on the transition on the outside. Proof of that is from the 3-spawn Hunter in the trailer. There's no pills in there either.
Reloading.
If they're going to try to set this up.
Hey, I'm reloading.
815 points. And here they go. Smoker forward. A Jock on the... Whoa! What an M2. Getting pulled. He gets the M2 on the Jockey. The Hunter eventually gets skeeted from not being able to land quickly enough. And I think Sad Boy's going to be very close to rolling in the safe room with just shy of 800 bonus. I think our Wolf will be able to spawn up ahead. He'll have a good spawn for it. Can he sneak it in? No, he won't. They're going to walk. Oh, yes, he can, but he gets stuck in the window. Boomer gets popped. Jockey does latch on. They'll get a little bit more chip. And about 30 bonus comes off. And that is a great chapter score from Sad Boys of 1,356. That'll be a 34-12 so far they put up on their home server with 1 chapter to go. Well, remember, guys, this is home and away. So there's 2 games that come up on here. There'll be a second game. And for anybody that's new and doesn't understand what home and away is, home and away means Since there's players from other parts of the world, you'll play on one server from one country and play on one server from another country. So one team can have good ping, the other team will not have good ping, and vice versa, to balance the gameplay. So that's why you can see one team kind of getting kind of manhandled here due to the high ping. It's kind of standard when it comes to these tournament matches when you have the 250 plus ping against the 30 ping player. Early pull, Charger misses, Hunter successful, followed by a decent 2-boom. And even though the 2-boom landed, I would have to say that Mingoose family took the first hit much better.
Reloading here.
And that's a great start for them on an away game.
Reloading.
Oh, they sent spawns very quickly. They're going to get the pound spit. And the jockey as well, so they'll do a little bit of chip.
Hell, man, spitter good.
5% is now off the survivors. Mingoose family still at a little bit of a better place than Sad Boys on this chapter at this moment. But Sad Boy is just putting on the pressure. Hitting it often and quickly.
I'm a reload.
They're going to transition on the outside. The Charger isn't going to land, but they're going to get a little roll in 2-cap. The Boomer comes in and gets a triple. And that's going to be big, but unfortunately for Brands, he can't commit off this because he is by himself. But this is disastrous for Sad Boys. The last thing you want to do is get boomed on this map because all the commons are going to take a scenic route. And they're going to come in when this tank commits. He's going to roll in with full common infected and full hit. I think he should start rolling in right now. No, they're going to go for hits. They're going to drag this out, play this long tank. The Charger misses. 2 of the cappers are successful. The Rock is not successful. The clears are slow. The damage is going out. The Charger's getting fists. Another Rock gets skeeted. Oh, wait, it says a Rock landed?
Hey, look out.
I didn't see the Rock land. I guess that Rock did land. And Mingoose family is retreating. As they're going to go inside as they refuse to have a tank play Rock against them again. But this tank could still play Rock in here anyways. He can absolutely just drop in the window and throw Rock. Will they keep trying to do it? They're going to go for a pull. No, okay, I thought they were going to go for it. They're just going to go for a pull. And they're going to get the spawns that they want. I would have loved to see it. The tank would have got shredded for trying, but... Alright, this is going to be his commit.
Okay, that's gonna last for a bit. All right.
And he is in. The Boomer does get one. He stumbles the tank. He's down to 4,500 HP. He misses his first punch. He gets his next one. The tank is down to 2,200. He misses again. He finally gets coached. Jockey lands. It gets cleared. And this tank is all he's going to get. And he is dead. Mingoose family did a phenomenal job on taking this tank. Almost matched what Sad Boys did.
Everybody grab a weapon.
Tank getting 3 hits only.
Reloading.
Mingoose family, so infected, did a little bit better. But it is still away. They're going to go for a pull in the back. The Charger's going to land, but takes him way too far and out of the spit. But he still gets a slam out of it as a smoker pulls Coach into the spit. And they'll chip away that bonus down to 531. And unfortunately for Mingoose family, our Wolf is now slow.
Reloading.
Will they find an extra set of pills in the ammo? I didn't see if they did or not. And no, they do not, which means our Wolf will continue to be slow. Spawns are up. Looks like they want to go. Jockey's coming in. Hunter's taking a really long way to get there and eventually gets killed. And Mortar Spit. And the Boomer eventually dies off. And they sack for quad. They still have 524 bonus left. Can Sad Boys do it again? Can we see the second quad of this tournament match? Or will we see Mingoose family make up some of the points and make it to the safe room with some bonus? If they make it with bonus, this will change the demeanor of this match completely, in my opinion. Oh, it's a tri-cap! And the Hunter messed up! It would have been a quad if the Hunter didn't get M2'd! Oh no, it was so unfortunate! It was the Hunter. Chad! Oh, it's so unlucky. I love this where the spawns came from. It was a beautiful try. They will suffer massively on the bonus though, down to 224. Let's see how much that Hunter comes into play for them from getting M2'd and killed. Boomer spawn does get one. The Charger comes from behind, gets a double charge, and then the spin and the pounce, and the clears us, and he gets another charge, and they get the wipe. No way! What an SI attack! Basically, the quad landed. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. They wipe him with a 2-2. Oh, it was so unlucky when they're so low HP. There's nothing you can really do about it. And the Hunter and Spitter combo was so smart. They spit on the survivor with the most HP. I wish I could tell you innuendo, but I don't have any ping commands. There's no ping. I'm sorry, I can't get the ping. Otherwise, I would. Alright, tank is at 78%. Very late tank spawn on this chapter. Very, very late. Alright, they hit on the transition. It's going to be a rolling tri-cap, but the smoker was cleared right away. They will get the charge spit. And that is a great opening hit coming out from Mingoose family, zapping down the bonus off of Healy.
Look out!
Hey, watch out! Y'all better not shoot that car. Reloading. Look out!
Reloading. Look out!
Watch out!
They're going to make it over the choke point.
Reloading.
Spawns were not up in time. Jockey is respawned, so is the Hunter. The Charger was unsuccessful on getting there quick enough as he relocates. And here they're going to come in. There's the stumble for the Charger, but he was late.
That was mine.
Jockey gets killed. Boomer will get one for a slight slowdown. No, not even to slow him down. They're just going to hold W since they're on green ping.
Grabbing a golf club.
Ammo here.
All right, clearing out most of the commons now. They know the tank is imminent. It'll be interesting to see what Sad Boys do as far as location to fight this tank. Hunter, Charger, Smoker, Spitter for the next hit. 2-2 as far as location. Hunter gets gated. The Charger does land. I mean, the Smoker does land, but the Charger doesn't. They did the right thing to team up, but they just weren't able to get the secure from the charge, and then they spit on top of it. But this will be the fourth tank of the game for Mingoose family, and it will be in the hands of Blob. Blob bringing an extra one of his hittables into play. Jockey goes in. The Jockey does land. The Boomer lands and frees the Jockey, though. And the Hunter will eventually get skeeted by staying. One shot onto 4Z. Alright, Mingoose still first pass, 60% frustration. The fog is a little thicker on this map, so it's harder to keep rage. I'm going to go for another hit. The Smoker misses. The Charger also misses. The Rock misses. The Smoker will get a ding. that bonus is still sitting at a big 743. He'll get a double proxy. And it looks like Blob wants to commit on this. Commons are starting to make their way in. It's going to be real risky. He's slowly crawling his way up. He gets the car inside. He's got to abandon it now. All right, he's on his way in. He's already down 2K. He splits the survivors 2 and 2. He's going for Nick. He gets one punch onto Nick. There's a 2 cap in the back, and it's not getting cleared. They do get the first clear. The rock lands. He gets a double. He gets another punch. It's an in cap. He's down to 1K. He misses his punch there onto Nick. It could have been more, and he gets a long arm before he dies. And that turns out to be a magnificent tank coming out by Mingoose family. Unfortunately, he missed that punch there. He probably could have almost got a third in cap if he didn't punch Nick so far away at the end, or missing the first one after he got that in cap. He probably could have bounced him right off the post of the house. But that was a great play by Mingoose family, I would have to say. As they're going to backtrack for those pills, that'll take their bonus up to 420 when they get it.
Hey, I'm reloading.
420. Can they hold on to this bonus? 2-2. Hunter Smoker, and what will it be? Oh, it's going to be it'll be a tri-cap.
Oh, come on. Gotta keep up.
They're not letting the Charger have time. The Charger rockets around the corner. The Hunter will land. They'll get a pound spit only from it. And they should be able to walk into the safe room now, I believe.
Reloading.
They might have to deal with one or two. I think they'll have to deal with another hit, no matter what.
Hey, I'm
And they
reloading.
lose just shy of 40 points from that. I think they'll have kind of a stagger spawn at the end here. They're just going to have to rush really fast. Nope, they got in. They're in. All right. Sad Boys makes all chapters on their home server and accumulate a chapter score of 780 and a campaign score of 4,192. All right, this is the last half of Chapter 4 as we go into just about the halfway point of this match. And here we go as we get baited by Arwolf. Thank you, Arwolf. Shout out to Infested Soul. I love you, man. And we go live. Opening hit will be Smoker, Jockey, Charger, and the Spitter. Pretty standard spawn locations. Everything from a different area. Except, well, kind of. 3 of them are above them, but they're all coming from different sides. What a bait. What a bait by Mingoose. Unfortunately, they don't get any damage off anything else in the Smoker. They know where the Smoker is. They now know where all the spawns are at. The Jockey will land. Charger gets a double. And the Smoker pulls him out of the spit. And that'll be a great take by Mingoose family, who have yet to make a safe room in this tournament match. Again, it is an away game, so it is pretty standard. I think they're pinging probably close to 300 right now, for sure.
Second pistol.
Jockey is pre-spawn. Okay, it's tri-cab with Boom. Hunter and Charger will assist the pre-spawn Jockey. Boomer manages to get one, but does get popped. There will be a Boomer included in the next hit unless they hold all of these spawns. And I think they might do so.
Look out!
I think Sad Boys are going to get... No, they're going to go for damage. And they'll land a 2 cap. But the Charger going Fist City on the hunted guy.
Reloading.
You know what they say. You get pounced and charged. Or pounced and getting fist by the Charger. You lose bonus fast. And look at Blob's HP already. Down to 44. 4Z is at 75. Well, our Wolf and our Goose, or not our Goose, I'm sorry, Deck throws me off with Dr. Goose and our Goose, but Boomer gets popped, Smoker gets a pull twice but gets cleared. Desperately trying to make a play on this car alarm, but Mingoose family will not fall for that. And they will be able to get past the ambulance and get this tank up for the final half. For the home server for Sad Boys in the hands of Healy. Healy getting cars ready. I'm very intrigued to see how they're going to play this tank as far as Sad Boys. Jockey does land. Jockey not getting cleared right away. It's a very slow clear. And Healy won't get a rock, but they'll get pretty good chip. Bonus down to 691. Boomer does manage to get one. That's going to help for this tank at all. They're going to send another hit in. This will be the second time. The Charger's going to land. Healy doesn't get his rock, though. That hurts so much. Oh, almost gets the rock there, though, but somehow the M2 and the fast clear. Healy almost sneaks the rock on there. Still holding on to first pass. So unlucky for Healy, who is now going to go second pass. I think Healy might still try to play a little rock here. He's high pass second. I think they still try. And yes, they are. He gets the rock and will stay behind his car because he knows he can't really push him. Oh, but they will get smart and take a scenic route. And Healy will have to retreat, losing quite a bit of HP for that. And now Healy has no choice but to commit here. And he can get the survivors in quite a scenario. Oh, the Boomer misses, though. Oh, he gets the corner onto Coach. Coach misplays this big time. And now the tank can just guard it. 4Z unfortunately gets caught out of play.
I need some help.
He heard the Charger.
Kill him, man. Kill him.
I don't think Healy can do much more, though. Oh, he gets a double charge from the tank and a pounce on the bottom. The tank looks like he wants to come clear it up and gets a punch. It's going to retreat, only suffers about 600 HP. But what a Charger coming out from Sad Boys. They have brought their A game. They are ready. Jockey is pre-spawn, trying to delay as much as he can. He loses about 100 and some HP. He's going up to try and delay it. Here comes the Jockey and the tank at the same time. And the Jockey lands and the rock lands. Another, he misses the punch though. And he's probably going to get killed for it. And that's a dead tank. But they will, and he gets the pull. And it's another in cap coming out. And Wolf has to retreat and get ammo because he doesn't have anything to help his teammates. The Spitter not able to delay this. He'll finally get some pickups. He might be able to bank something here, delay the second pickup. He's got to go now if he wants to do it. Here it comes. It delays. The Charger comes from behind. The Charger's not going to land. The attack's kind of broken. The Hunter does land on the in-cap survivor. And it looks like Mingoose family will be able to pick it up and gather themselves. No, the Jockey delays it again.
Reloading.
So let's get you up.
Much obliged.
All right, they do get everybody up. Now they can try to pick up the pieces to crawl to the safe room. I think they'll finally get one. They still have 66 bonus left. And it's all on our Wolf. There goes the pole. The Charger does land. There goes the spit. The Boomer. And there they get almost all the bonus off of them. Down to 21 points. They'll walk in with 20 bonus. And that will be the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Mingoose family makes safe room with a 20 bonus. and a 17-21 chapter score with 41-92. Alright, we are back. They started right away. No waiting for us. They started the game so fast, guys. Sorry about that little delay.
Man, finally all these piranhas.
They're going to go with the 2-boom. Charger is going to miss. The Smoker is going to land. Jockey gets a scratch or two. And they have set scores. And Sad Boyz is going to go first with their survivor play. First attack is gone. Unfortunately, this server does not have a very detailed scoring system. Can't even tell how much bonus is left on the perk, people.
Reloading. Hey, look out.
As we have a pre-spawned hunter up above. There we go. I can still check the bonus out. 92.1% of the bonus is left.
Hey, don't
They
shoot
do have a
the
2-2 though, but they have the hunter and jockey. It's better than a jockey and a smoker. Sorry guys, got the counter. Sorry. Get that out of your way. Boomer is spawned on the car alarm, and they'll set it off. As they have a boomer, as they stumble in the spit, and they still have not cleared the jockey yet. And Sad Boyz taking an amazing amount of damage.
Reloading here.
Sorry, I forgot the timer though, guys. A little late there. I was so thrown off on how fast they readied up. I didn't even have a chance to get everything ready. And they're still going to go forward. They'll get a pull back. And they land a double charge, but they get the clear onto Rochelle, which is very, very lucky. But they'll still get some decent amount of damage. And the bonus goes down even more. Another pull onto Rochelle. As Rochelle cannot climb up this ladder. As the smoker finally misses. As they'll be at 71.9% bonus.
Reloading.
And right now the rest about all these commas are finally cleared out from that car alarm. The Sad Boyz keeping on the aggression, keep pushing forward. They've taken a lot of damage though before the tank. And once this first half is over, I'll see if I have ping access, and I'll share the pings with everybody.
Watch out!
But one thing to notice is look at R Wolf's ping. He is still red bar. And Deck is orange, so definitely the ping advantage for Sad Boyz on their home game compared to the Mingoose family. And they're gonna go inside. Interesting take.
Careful. Move around.
They know the boomer's up there, but they don't care. The boomer does land, though. They don't get the pop. Oh, they landed almost a tri-cap, but they have a jock in the back, and they have... Now it's a tri-cap. Oh, it's falling apart for Sad Boyz. They're taking so much damage. They finally get the clear. They have suffered so much. And this is a prime example of home and away right here. And right now, Sad Boyz are not taking it very well at all. And they're going to set up the charger. The charge lands. And they get the in-cap. They will not. I don't think they'll be able to get this pickup. They're going to try to get the pickup. But the boomer lands. Oh, no. Tank gets his first punch. Gets his second punch on Ellis. The first in-cap. Tank is down to... And Rochelle eats the car. Now Healy is left to do everything by himself. Tank will take the top route to cut him off. Smoker gets the pole, and that will be a wipe. As Sad Boyz gets wiped with a chapter score of 271, and that will be the first time Sad Boyz have not made safe room. And we have ping access, guys. We have ping. Yeah, the scores are backwards. They will fix themselves. There they go, they're fixed.
World I have ever trusted. Shit, I don't even trust myself.
Well, I don't know, Nick. I learned to trust you. So what do I know?
Fast and ready ups again. There goes the smoker bolt. The charger lands, but gets cleared very quickly. And the smoker and boomer will die at the end, and that'll be a good sack order. Bad Boys will have a great set of spawns, but as far as damage on the survivors, that is pretty much nothing at all. They will still have 80 or 98.2% of their bonus. Just a little bit of the HP came off.
Reloading!
There's the pings, everybody.
Coach!
Here they come with the tri-cap. They're going to come in. The charger misses. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey gets shut down. And another clean take by Mingoose family.
We need to move faster. I don't want to get trapped out here in a storm.
As they choose to hold on to that spitter.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
I'm a reload.
Through that playground.
Alright, spawns are all up. It is a 2-2 retro attack
Reloading.
accompanied by the spitter. They know there's a spitter, so I don't think they're going to go inside like Sad Boys did.
Reloading.
Nick.
All the commons are clean.
Reloading.
Nicholas.
They're taking this very cautiously. They actually going to let the bait timer run out? They actually going to do that?
I hear a hunter.
Smoker gets the pull. Hunter finds the target, and so does the spit. Boomer gets a scratch too. And that will be the third SI attack from Sad Boys. And they'll manage to get the bonus down to 1,004, which is 94.5, as we have the fifth tank of the game for Sad Boys in the hands of Chad. I'll be very intrigued to see if they try to play this one long like they did on their home game. And it looks like he's getting in position to do so. Let's see how long this one will last. Gonna go for the first hit. Charger was not even close, but it will get two. The rock is high. And Chad is trying to keep rage. And Mingoose family are saying, not again. We're gonna hide completely this time. As 4Z drops down. And Chad baited them into the chips, and they'll get another hit. This is going to be the second one they get. Ooh, that rock was pretty close to hitting Nick. And here they go again. Charger pre-spawns. They're just going to wait for this boomer to recharge before Chad chooses to send it in. He's going for his toys.
We got a charger.
And they'll get the boomer. That's what they really wanted. Now he should hide a little bit. He's just going to roll in with only two. He's not going to try to delay this whatsoever. And he gets an early punch onto Rochelle. A second punch onto Rochelle. And he will retreat right away and get the high ground and try to drag this out a little longer. And he wanted to get that in cap for sure into Rochelle, but he was not able to do so. And this will be the final commit for him. They're going to have to help him early. Here he goes. Spawns are in. He misses his punch onto Coach. He'll get one there. He'll get another one onto Nick. Oh, and almost one more. That'll be a dead tank. So Mingoose family will survive. The love was spread by Chad pretty evenly. But they're going to survive with about 803 bonus.
Reloading.
They'll have to take at least 2 more hits, depending on how fast they go here, or what Sad Boy chooses to do with their spawns. And they'll have Tricap with Spit. Actually, it's a great stack order. They'll have Hunter, Spitter, Charger, and Smoker. And I think they wait for the stairs inside the house. And yep, that's what they're going to do. Of course, the survivors have no idea that their spawns are being held for that, but they do find the extra set of pills and pop. 4Z, it doubles up.
Okay.
They find an extra set of pills, too. They find both sets of pills now. Of course, they don't get any extra points for it, but it does give them extra HP.
I'm reloading.
Ammo here.
I'll take the shotgun.
803, still remaining on the survivors. Charger will land. Oh, the Spit won't get the chance. Great clears by Mingoose family. Spitter's gonna manage to stay alive. Try to maximize damage for their final hit.
Reloading.
Pretty sure the Charger died first. They might get another one. Might be Jockey Charger. Alright, it's a decent 2-2. Bonus is at 762. The Boomer misses.
Reloading.
Safe house. Let's go.
Oh, the Jockey gets baited. And the Spit misses. And they'll have to.
Get out of spitter goo. Quit screwing around. Get inside.
And they take extra free Spit damage.
Oh,
But they
hell
do
yeah.
make safe room with a chapter score of, let's see what it tallies up to. 1,232. And that's about 400 points better than Sad Boys did on their home server. So that delta now is only about a little bit more than 1,500 points. As we go on to Chapter 6 of this tournament match. 3 more left. We go live.
Reloading.
Opening hit will be 2-2 though. Hunter's going up for a DP. Oh, the Hunter relocated. Never mind. No DP coming. I was going to say Hunter can, but the Hunter changed his mind. I just want to guarantee some damage here.
Okay, it's Hunter around. Reloading.
All right. They are being very patient with their spawns. They know where the attack is coming from. They chase the Hunter away.
Look
Heads
out.
up. Pistol.
All right. Okay, the special infected when it hit on the inside. Really hard to get a good view in here. It's so dark. Hunter will land. The clear was not quick. And Nick gets stuck in the door, takes a little bit of damage. The Boomer grabs one.
Reloading.
And now they transition to the outside. Cleanly. Still have some commons chasing them, but they're not slowing down. Bad Boyz known for playing on high ping.
Look out!
So does Mingoose family. Now they're just going to wait under here to clear out the commons. Pretty safe place to take a hit. They know there's a quad imminent. This is a huge attack coming in here for Mingoose family. If they could possibly land this quad before the tank, it could be a big swing in their favor. They've already made 400 points. Can they shut them down here? And here it comes. The Hunter will land. The Smoker will land as well. The Jockey and Smoker will get a combination, and nothing else is going to land. And they survive. And here we go. This will be the 6th tank of the game for Mingoose family in the hands of Dr. Goose, a.k.a. Deck. The Boomer comes in and gets a nice frothy 3-boom. And that's going to leave the survivors in quite a pickle. They're going to have to push forward here. They have to get inside. The SI can't make a play on it. They got to wait. They're going to just roll this tank in with all these commons. They couldn't even chip him on the way in. They had to play it smart. There's just too many commons. Oh, there's going to be a lot. They're going to have to fight him. There's going to be a huge tank fight coming in here. He is in. They're kiting him pretty well so far. He's going to go for Nick. He gets his corner onto Nick. He gets another punch onto Nick. There's another one. He gets the in cap. He is down to 2,400 HP. There is still a lot of commons coming in. He gets a punch onto Coach. Coach gets pulled. Okay, they get the clear. He gets a God frame to rock. I don't think they die to this tank. They'll get the in cap and probably escape. So a curve rock. Doesn't get it. Those sad boys will survive.
Can I help? Okay.
Boomer!
So good to
Nothing Ellis could do to eat that rock. Oh, Smoker wants to pull Nick right out there. Curve rock doesn't land. They have an in-cap survivor there, though. And actually, I didn't even realize that he is still first pass.
Watch out.
Get your ass over here!
And all he has to do is punch the in-cap survivor to get his rage, but he doesn't. Oh, he only has 400 HP.
I didn't catch
Tank down to 419.
Ain't no harm in going down.
He's gonna go for the kill. They get the kill.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, so close. They'll get the pickup.
Thanks!
And they will survive. They'll be able to match the distance that Mingoose family got at least. Unless they get killed before then. They are still fast, though. Remember, Mingoose family got quad on the exit of the vent door.
Trying to walk this off.
Alright, spawns are up now, 2-2. Under charger for the caps.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
The charger wanted to go there. He missed his rocket. He will land. They'll get cleared.
Hunter's got Ellis.
Hunter will get cleared too. But Healy will be slow for the rest of the map. Unless they find Healy some peels. Need some peels. And they will get pills for Healy.
This I have to do.
And now they should be able to get out of this factory area quickly before spawns are up. Oh, they have one survivor in the back. They might pick on him. And he's slow. Here goes the pullback. They get the clear. The charger does land, and so does the jockey. It's a rolling 2 cap. And that's their bonus that gets 2 slams onto Chad.
Watch out. Look out. Heads up.
We can get up here.
2-2.
I'm down.
And that will be Saiyan going down. That'll be his first down. They might delay this. No, they're just going to hold. Boomer gets 1 scratch. He'll get a 2 boom. The jockey gets shut down. The spitter spits on the pounce guy. And that will be another in cap, and that'll be a black and white brand. And right now, Saying is leaving his teammates before everybody is up.
All right, thanks.
I'm all torn up.
I need to get right.
And 2 of them took the long way. The Sad Boys are so separated right now. Mingoose family looks like they want to try to take advantage of it. There goes the smoker pull, and nobody clears it! And that will be an in cap on the Saying, and they're not going to get him. The wheels are falling off right now for Sad Boys on their away game. Charger finds Healy. The clears were quick. Jockey gets a scratch but gets killed. Hunter will land. Clear was slow. That will make Rochelle slow too. And now they'll be able to get out and start progressing through there. I think they go here. Rochelle is not wanting to go. Okay, now they're going. Rochelle is through. Rochelle is down. There goes the smoker tongue pull. They get the clear onto Healy. Charger gets the kill. Charger will land onto Healy. Another dead survivor. And can't cut the tongue on high ping. And that will be a wipe. They'll accumulate 521. They got a little bit more points on this chapter compared to Mingoose family on their away game. But Mingoose making that chapter 1 with that bonus really set the tone so far. Can they match it up on their second side of chapter 2? On their home server, or aka chapter 6 of this tournament match? And the ready ups are quick. The attack is a 2-2. Hunter and Jockey are the 2 cappers. All right, so it looks like they're going to be patient for a hit on the transition out. Coach was a little aggressive there, but they don't make a play on Blob. They let it go. Oh, wow. That jockey got deleted. There's no way.
We got a hunter.
We got goo coming.
And now they're going to go back, resuming. Crash person has returned. The 5th SI is a AI boomer. And now it has fixed itself.
This way.
And see if it gives them indeed that quad try, or is it going to give them a spitter instead? It will be a quad attempt.
Ammo here.
And a quad attempt before a tank is the time that you want it. And here they come quickly. The Charger is going to land. The Hunter gets skeeted though. The Jockey lands momentarily, and the Smoker was late to the show and will get nothing.
Look out. I'm a reload.
Bonus will be sitting at 94.7. And this will be the 6th tank of the game of this tournament match for Sad Boys in the hands of Saying. And they do the same thing to him. They double back. The Boomer almost gets a cheeky spawn, but unsuccessfully lands. We have the tank taking the scenic route, smart route. Rochelle being very aggressive here. As the charger will land. Oh, Rochelle, you gotta be careful. Rochelle tries to be greedy for this chip. The tank will corner her. It's a huge tank for Sad Boys coming in here right now. Our Smoker jockeys his support. He gets an early punch on the coach. He gets another punch. He gets a long arm, but he's not going to get the in cap. Coach is going to get away. He's going to have to climb up top. He's down to 2k HP. He gets another punch. Another punch on the coach. He gets coach in cap. He's down to 1500 HP. And I think that might be all he gets. Maybe one more rock here. He will land a rock. And that will be all she wrote for Sad Boy's tank. And he is dead.
Are you done laying around now?
Oh.
Good as new.
He did focus down Coach, though, which Coach will open up the DB quite a bit, though. Let's check that score out. Yes, the DB is already down 40%. That was actually a pretty smart play from the tank. Bonus at 765. If I remember correctly, Sad Boys had about a 1100 point chapter.
Up that ramp.
So 500 bonus would be the match. So they have about 200 some bonus left before they would win the round officially on their home server.
Ammo here.
This is some outrageous shit.
They will let the bleed happen. They are perfectly content with that. Looks like we're going to have a clean hit on the drop over here. Boomer gets one. It doesn't mind if it dies here. It would like to stay alive, of course, but... They get it, they get it. Yeah, they got him. We'll set up a 2-2 for the next hit unless the Spitter stays alive. And one other capper, but... Oh, they dropped. The Hunter's coming in. And it'll be a slow clear on the pound spit, though. And a common keeps nicking the spit for just a second longer. They'll scratch a little bit more than 50 points away from them from this. They find the extra set of pills, which boosts it up an additional 30 points. They can get a little bit of damage onto Arwolf and a little bit of damage on the deck. They can force the pills to be spawned. There goes the Smoker Pole in the back. Jockey tries to cover it. The Charger is really late to the show and dies in a bad order. The Smoker's going to stay alive. And more important, that Mingoose family will take this choke point. Great job by them. Denying hits from Sad Boys. Hunter doesn't find the target. All the other SI get pretty clear nicely. The Jockey gets M2'd. Spitter goes for a respawn. Bonus is still at 727.
Charger.
Oh, the Charger gets stuck, and they don't have good spawns. And they gave the sugarcane field to the Mingoose family. They'll be able to get through this uncontested.
Look out now!
Oh shit! Watch
The
out!
bonus is at 679. They're going to break into that delta even more.
There's the safe house!
Hunter's taking some chip. They do have a good set of spawns here, though. Don't know how they can capitalize on it. It's going to be a challenge to land this.
This here is some bullshit.
Hunter gets skeeted. The jockey's the only thing that lands. And they'll walk in with 666 bonus.
Hell yes!
666. And they walk in with 1264. They have already made up 500 of those points.
I can walk this off.
And we have less than 700 points separating the survive. Actually, no, a little bit more, about 760 points. As they set the tank spawn. There we go, guys. As we go on to map 7 of this tournament match, we're down to the final 2, and we have about a 780 point game. A little bit less than that if I'm exact. 775, I think it is. And this is the map that's worth 600 distance points. This is the last big chunk out there. The Mingoose family, if they really want to bring this closer, this is the last map they have to make a big significant gap. And we are live. Opening hit will be a tri-cap with the spitter. No hunter. You may see Mingoose family go very quickly. Looks like they're set up for it. They don't want to waste any time. They might try to pull charge in that side window. Yes, they're going to do that. The smoker gets the pull. The charger lands. Gets the slam. And the spit lands. And Healy is going to have to pop pills right from the gate. Beautiful setup by Mingoose family. The damage is done. Pills are already consumed.
I don't need it.
The
Nice.
bonus suffers 19%. And that's only from the HP. There's still 25% of the pills that suffer.
Look out!
Right now, momentum is heavily in the favor of Mingoose family, in my opinion. As
Weapons
they
over
retreat
here.
to the top of the building. Pretty standard take. Jockey pre-spawned above, that's the only thing you don't want up there. I think we might even see the bait timer intentionally triggered here. Let all these commons clear out. Wouldn't be a bad decision.
Reloading.
Alright, it's getting close to that bait timer now. They're either getting ready to jump into this blindly, which is very dangerous. Oh no, for Sad Boys, the boomer lands. All the spawns are almost not dead though. 7th tank of the game will be in the hands of 4Z. And he knows he's going to have commons. As he is just going to reposition. But maybe he takes a different route. See where the commons are coming from. Are they coming from the back? Oh, no, they have a gun in the back. Yeah, here they are. This is, oh my gosh, look at those comments trickling. They are going to be there when he commits. Right, here he goes. Tank's about to make his commit. Healy's going to have to pop pills again.
Little pick me up. That's good.
He's got a support he won. He has a tri-cap hunter jockey and the charger, and he is in. They have done a good job on focusing him down right at the beginning here. Tank getting stuck on a few things. He gets a long arm. He gets his second punch. Tank down to 2,500. Third. And there's the in-cap. Now they got to focus him down and just wipe him. Jockey gets M2 to kill. Hunter lands. He kills the hunter. There goes another punch. One more. He'll get 2 in-caps. No, he won't. And he'll have to escape with 669 bonus. And this will be where Sad Boys can make up some points. Because Mingoose family, I believe, did die. But not, actually, no, they did get further. Never mind. I forgot. They got quadded towards the end.
That'll keep me tight.
So right now, they're going to be able to run and go, make up some distance. They know they only have 4 right now. They're going to go for a hit. Jockey gets M2'd. Boomer just get a 1 proxy. And I think they just run here. And the rock gets skeeted.
Hey, watch out!
And they do not purposely do not kill the tank, which I don't disagree with it. Now they won't get a spitter. And they are not going to hesitate. They're going to go. Now they have a tri-cap. They have to wait a few more seconds for 4Z to come in. We'll go over bonus after. Actually, just do it right now. Bonus is still sitting at 552. It's very high. They left the survivor back, though. And here it comes. The pull lands in the back. It'll land 3. The jockey is going to get a lot of damage onto Rochelle, but Rochelle had permanent HP. Now they have 435 bonus left. And I think they keep going. They know there still won't be a spitter. Spawns are almost up. They're not ready yet. They will be able to get through this choke point. The smoker misses. It would have gotten him. Boomer gets popped. Smoker gets a pull back. Hunter and Charger coming from the front. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger lands, but doesn't get the spit. And now the AI tank is trying to do something, and that will be it. And it looks like Sad Boys is going to make up some points by making the safe room on their away server on map 3. This is a huge safe room for them to make right now.
We got goo coming.
And they will make safe room with 300. And see what that tally is. Almost 400 bonus. A 984 chapter score. 5,976. And this map is going to be huge for Mingoose family. They need to make the safe room with bonus just to have a shot to make a comeback on map 4. AKA map 8. As we go live to the second half of map 7. Alright, Jockey's gonna pre-spawn. Charger's even gonna pre-spawn. This is interesting. Except they want to drop on Nick right here. They're not gonna get anything. It was a good, clever try. They will get a pull into the spit though, and the jockey will get a little bit of damage. So they'll take 10 points off of Blob, and that will be all they get out of that.
Reload.
Ammo here.
They exit out of the factory without spawns. hitting them. So Sad Boys looks like they want to hold on to this.
Reloading.
They're eyeing up the stairs, but I don't know if they're gonna make a play for it. Oh, the charger's not gonna land. Unlucky for them. Hunter's gonna be content with going for scratches. Oh, and they get him. No scratches for that Hunter.
I'll take this one.
And Healy will get his own boom. Unfortunately, I don't see any commons trickling. And he's not early enough to commit right away, and they're almost gone already. Having the tank of the game in the hands of Healy. Goes for a rock. And that was so close! Nick was oblivious to it. Ooh, he thought about it. He almost drops on Coach there. Healy losing rage very quickly. Boomer will land. It's more or less just a sack. And that is the bonus they have. 1,261 before the commit. Trades a little HP for some rage. Rock's not going to land. The commons will be late coming in. I can hear them all over here getting stuck. And they're going to come in with the tank, actually. That's quite a few of them. And Healy will come in with his few commons.
Shoot the shit out of that thing.
Smoker lands, but gets cleared. Gets a punch. Gets skeeted. Gets another punch.
Shoot the shit out of that thing.
Looks like it's going to be a one in-cap tank. Nope, he doesn't even take the in-cap. I think that's a mistake.
Damn. Rochelle.
I think you take the in-cap just to get that DB open. It will force another set of pills to be popped early,
Taking the
though,
shotgun.
to keep Blob fast. So that is one advantage for Sad Boys. But the tank is dead. Bonus is sitting at 903. Questionable support. Smoker pulled from a weird location. The tank should. Oh, what a ski coming out! That will be the spitter to delay. The boomer comes in, gets a triple proxy. They'll get the bonus from 903 down to 866. Blob is forced to pop that second set of pills. Now they will have a quad incoming.
Reload.
It will be the second last hit they get, depending on how fast the survivor team chooses to take this choke point.
There's a smoker around here.
And they waited too long. And they're going to take that clean.
Look out now.
It was like they just didn't know whether to go or not. They spawned and didn't do anything, and now that will allow them to take this choke point clean.
Reload.
And they're going to walk in with about 800 bonus. The damage needs to be big here, and they're not going to have the spawns they want. They have a 2-2 with the jockey and the smoker.
Safe house. Let's go.
Free spit comes out, jockey gets melted, and that will end up to be nothing. They walk in with 862. They'll make up another 400 and some points, and we have about a 300-point game going into the finale. It's exactly 300. 1460 chapter score. This will be it. We're going into chapter 8, the final round of this tournament match. There's never been a bigger time for a tank play from either side. Alright, we gotta restart real quick. Players are really anxious. The fast ready-ups are awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie. But they're getting a little happy. And yes, this map is only worth 400 points. That is right, Kyo. But I'm gonna keep thinking of Sad Boys just kind of throwing away their quad there towards the second last hit and not getting really anything out of it. They didn't need much. They just needed to get like maybe 150 bonus off, and they get pretty much nothing out of it. $299 points. One more chapter to go. Sad Boys leads off. Opening hit for the Special Infected will be a retro attack accompanied by the Spitter. And the final map starts now. Survivors go first. The Sad Boys. They have had the lead every chapter so far. At the beginning of map 8, they had the lead, but the question is, at the end of map 8, will they have the lead? For the right to fight Fear Factory next week. Let's see what they can capitalize with Special Infected as a Boomer chooses to relocate real quickly at the end. And they are out. Smoker will land, Boomer will land, Hunter will land, Spitter will land. And that will be a pretty successful 2-2 from the Special Infected as far as what they got. Illy goes down to 77, Dayan goes down to 86, Chad 84, and Brands is at 94. And they are now coming up to the next choke point. They should slow down here. We should see them clear out most of these commons.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Jockey comes in, and he lands on a separated survivor.
Charger.
Hunter will land.
Reloading.
Rochelle is not paying attention. It could have went off of the... it cut off and they get the in cap. Sad Boys not paying attention. Saying gets separated from his team very badly and suffers an in cap already.
Thanks a lot. That's what I'm here for.
I think I really heard something.
Smoker gets a pull in the back. They get the clear. Jockey is killed. Charger misses. Boomer won't land. But the bonus is already down to 583.
Oh shit! Watch out!
Boomer comes in.
Boomer.
Okay.
Reloading.
I don't know what the heck that was, but that was very unorthodox. The pounce will land. The spit will land. The pull in the back will not be cleared right away. Well, Coach is stuck in the spit. And they lose another 50 bonus. About. Jockey lands and they'll get more damage before tank. I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but okay, there it is. They finally get the tank up. Final tank of the game for Mingoose family in the hands of Blob. Can Blob clutch it for his team and get a much-needed wipe to guarantee possible of their comeback? Or will Sad Boys survive and put a further delta and make them survive with even a bigger bonus? We'll have to see. Charger comes in, so does the Hunter. Boomer goes through. Boomer lands a double. They land a rolling 2-cap. The Hunter is still not cleared. Sad Boys are falling apart, taking massive damage before Blob's commit.
Heads up.
3 survivors will probably be only 2 punches on his commit. Bonus is already down to 367. 600 bonus is very possible to be done on this map. Smoker gets a pull again. The clear was slow. The Charger misses. And now they can LOS this tank. Charger gets a fist. Oh, this is getting scary really quick for the survivors. Oh, this is a big mistake, sad boys. You've got to LOS this tank. You'll play log all day. Mingoose family doing a beautiful job on dragging this out as long as they possibly can. Others coming in from the side. Smoker from the opposite side. Boomer drops in. Nobody was weary of the boom. It only lands one, and Blob's going to have to retreat. Oh my goodness, the aggression on shooting this tank coming out from Nick right now. Now they should retreat. Oh my gosh, they are playing this so aggressively, sad boys. Looks like they're going to kite him back here. They're going to stay away from the hittables. This is a pretty smart play. This Charger might be almost rendered useless here. They don't have a smoker for an early pull. They're actually getting dangerously low on ammo. The ammo is so desperately low for survivors.
Holy shit! Shit tank! Shoot it! Hey, come on! Shoot this tank!
Tank gets a punch. The hunter does land. He gets another punch onto Coach. That's an in cap. And there's a survivor out of bullets. And he gets another punch. He gets another punch onto Rochelle. And they're going to get wiped. Not yet. He might be able to kill. And he does get the kill.
Gentlemen, I need
Don't
some
worry.
help.
We all go down.
Can one of you people come and get me, please?
This stuff
Oh.
sucks.
And they get wiped. Great job by Mingoose family clutching it out. Killing sad boys. And now all they have to do is make the safe room to clutch it. I cannot believe that the survivors didn't grab the ammo right here. They allowed themselves to run out of ammo. One survivor could not shoot the tank. Now we could do some math. They only need 180 bonus. Sad Boys needs to play the chapter of their life on away game if they want to mount the comeback. Mingoose family, safe room is the only thing they really need to make. Minimal bonus. Tournament match. Map 8 is going along the way. They have retro attack accompanied by the spinner. Let's see what Sad Boys can maximize as far as damage. Or can Mingoose family shut it down and secure their spot in the grand finals? We'll have to see. They're being very patient on the transition outside this building. And here it comes. What a skeet!
Hey, I'm reloading.
Hitter's gonna hold. And that will be no damage going on to the survivors. It'll a clean 880 bonus.
Reloading!
Next choke point coming up. This could be the big amount of damage that could go on to the survivors if Sad Boys can maximize the damage. They do have that tri-cap wood spit, no smoker, probably the best hit minus quad. And they're going to go early. The hunter's going to not land. The charger will land. The spit will land. Death spit. And that is a great way to do a lot amount of damage onto the survivors by landing that. And that will get the bonus down 100 points.
This right here messed some shit up.
Reload.
Boomer goes just a sack, and looks like they're going to send this 3 of these in for damage here. Smoker's going to pull early. Hunter gets gated. The Charger will get the 10 damage from landing. They'll get it down to 677. So they get about 114 points off the original start bonus before the tank. And here it will be. This will be the final tank of this tournament match. And the tank will be in the hands of Brands. Can Brands clutch it for his team? Or will Mingoose family lock up that final spot and go to the grand finals? Never been bigger. Jockey Boomer Hunter for the support right now for Sad Boys. Boomer is unsuccessful. Jockey will lay. Oh, that rock was so close. Checking a little rocks. Not really doing anything to try to keep his rage, though. I think he's just going to go with it. Got the support he wants. Maybe. Tank loses about 358 bonus. He is now second pass. Smoker's going to go for a sack. Here it is. Whenever he has his spawn, he should commit with this. And it will be the final of this tournament match, guys. Rock coming in. Gets skeeted. Taking a lot of damage here. Alright, and he's in. Card is not going in his favor. He has to abandon it. He's down to 2,800 HP. He gets stuck. He takes the wrong route. He's going to take so much damage here. He gets a punch. Hunter is not able to get Rochelle. The tank is spreading the love, though. And it's not going to get it. And that's going to be Mingoose family surviving. And they're going to get the W. The Hunter just couldn't get that survivor separated to help the jockey out. And they ended up getting killed. 4Z dodging for the team. And now they're only going to have a 2-2. And this will be the last hit. They have to get about 400 and some bonus from this. And I don't see it happening. And it's a jockey smoker.
Safe house, let's go.
I think I really heard something.
I hear one of those little things.
Smoker gets the pull. Jockey gets M2'd and killed. Spit goes on to nothing. Boomer sacks and dies. And that will be it, guys. Let's see what the tally up will be at the end. That will be Mingoose family getting the W over Sad Boys. 6,629 to 6,256.